Hello YouTube and welcome back with me, Red Gaming, on Farming Simulator 19. So, just finished the second fertilizer of the field. What we can do is we can now speed up time and we can then get prepared and ready for the harvest. I'm hoping the harvest will be done, or well, it won't start until the next morning, if I'm honest, because so we start speeding up time a little bit. We should be good to just keep going. So we drop down now. Get this next one. Where the hell's that other bale? Where's that other bale gone? Oh, it's in the tree. Not good. So get this lined up. So basically get ready to do the harvest again for this field, and then yeah, we should be good to go. If I just shoot off very shortly, I apologise. I've got to answer the door to someone, so bear with me. Try to dare drive into it, I guess. Drop. Yeah. You should be able to pick it up. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Right, that's a case of just heading around all the different headlands and wrapping what we come to. Oh, don't destroy any of the crop there. Ideally. Should be okay. Drop that there. Pick that one up. Yeah. The grass is already in its first stages again, which is mental. That should be able to pick it up, we'll see. Should be okay there. But yeah, we've got such a fast turnaround now of these fields, it's kind of ridiculous. Can we get you in maybe? There we go, it's getting night time now, so hopefully the next morning we'll be ready to do the harvest. That is the idea, so tomorrow morning we should hopefully be ready to harvest. Horses will be worth obviously substantially a lot more money than they are now, and yeah, it should be good. Turn around again. Head down this way. Let's see what we have down the bottom of this field here. We've got many down here. I think it's just the one or two, maybe at most. It's one. Maybe one. Let's drop that. Let's go to the next one. That's two. They say this just take quite a while to do, but the next field, the next harvest is getting ready. It is growing, so hopefully overnight that grows and is ready for the harvest tomorrow, in game tomorrow morning. There we go. I think it's every 6 hours it changes anyway, so I think it's every 6 hours it's the next stages that side. Yeah, we're looking good. So yeah, we're looking good overall. Turn them off. Prices wise, we're looking at 50, well, yeah, 1154. Okay, then get that one. I just wish this was a little bit faster. I'm not gonna lie, you've still got quite a few bales to do. It does take quite a while. I wish it was just a teeny weeny bit faster. But you should get a decent amount of money though, which is good. Hopefully we don't destroy any of this field, which is something you want to definitely avoid to do. Right, that is loan, vehicle leasing cost, and property maintenance. That's fine. Obviously the vehicle leasing cost is this. Luckily, it's not in-game time, so don't destroy my crop. Jesus Christ! Just took out a little bit there, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, so luckily it's not in-game time, it's real life time that we obviously released this for. So we are doing it as fast as we can. We weren't going for that long either, so we weren't going for that long, so we shouldn't have wasted too much time. I think there's only the one more on this side anyway, and then it's just the other field that needs doing now. It's just, oh no, big turn, too much. Let's move that along with that. Okay, maybe not. 3 more. Jesus. I have a lot more than I thought. Which is good. That's a good thing. We do want, obviously, more of them. Because that would be really good overall. Okay, drop you. Wheel. Okie dokie. Line up for this. They say we are rapidly, pretty quickly, as fast as we can wrap them as well. I mean, it's just a slow ass machine, unfortunately for us. Luckily we can drive whilst it is rapid, so that's great. Right, let's head to this field. We should be able to do that. That. And then we've got about 10ish more to do. So if we have a look at silage at the moment, 362 is our current price. So that's not too bad overall. Let's go to that. You're ready for harvest. I want to leave it at the moment because I want to get that all ready as well. So half of the field is ready to harvest though, so let's head over with the harvester, and then we can hopefully start harvesting once it's all ready. Come on. I might need to slow it down. We should be okay. That should grow soon. Anyway. Let's start this. Don't get anything from this anyway because it is canola, so start that. You're starting harvest. Right, use, drop. Try and keep an eye on it as much as can, and as soon as it's ready, we'll slow time down. Looks like the grass is already ready to go again, which is kind of crazy. It's a never-ending thing with this grass. Jesus Christ! This is why I kind of feel like a silage pit is slightly better than doing this baling, because the bales do take quite a while to do. Come on. Come on, grow field. What's the time? Should be ticking over soon, I think. Let's go for that one. Yeah, it looks like this field's already ready to go again. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's ready to harvest. Crazy. Crazy to fast. Already do this field. We don't want obviously any of that to wither, but we should be fine. That should grow before it even thinks about withering, so we should be fine really. Come on. I don't know when the next tick is. Should be soon. I think it's every 6 hours, so should be very soon. Probably at 12 o'clock, I would imagine. I would imagine it'd be at 12 o'clock. So we'll have a look at it when it gets to 12 o'clock and see what it does. There it is. Alright, slow time down again. There we go. Yeah, that's all in the second stage, but that's fine. We're already harvesting it now anyway, so we are perfectly fine. Let's drop that. Let's get it. There we go. It's pretty much rinse and repeat. I mean, get the grass cut again. But again, it's just it takes a long time. We need to just get a silo, really. A silo would save a lot of this hassle of wrapping them. Because we can just pick it all up, put it in the silo, and then pack it. As long as you compact it, should be fine. Horses are looking good, I think. So we go to horses. Horses need a little bit of hay, which we are going to deal with very shortly. And then, but yeah, overall 17, 21, 12, 7. So we are getting a profit on every single one if we decided to sell every single one right now. We're not going to, but if we did want to, we could definitely make a lot of money off them right now. I think this is the last one as well. I think this is going to be the last bale now. What's the current situation? Quite a bit actually. Quite a bit of space left. And I think this is it. I think this is the last one. If I'm not mistaken, I think it is though. Looks like it to me. Go grab the auto picker upper after we drop this one. And then, well, we've got to take this back. That's all done now. That's fine. Fold you away. Take this back to the shop. Hopefully should get a fairly decent amount of money for this. Especially for the amount we've got. Looks like all the grass has grown back as well, which is kind of mental. But then saying that, though, we have run the game on quite a lot in terms of speed, so it does make sense. I'm just going to go over the grass veg here because I'm driving all the way around just to park this here. Right, you go there, you jump out. Yeah, go. Right, you return. Yes, okay. You go in. There you go. So we have 25,500. So doesn't sound like a lot, but we are currently harvesting, and we are about to start picking up all of the bales. So we are doing things obviously a lot faster now. Now we have all the equipment and stuff, because we've got 2 harvests already done in this episode. I'm probably looking to do the 3rd. So we head over. We start picking stuff up with this guy. And then we get the other case. Look this now. Go grab the trailer. I need to start looking into maintaining maybe next stream. Or I'll probably do it again off stream, if I'm honest. There's no reason why you need to watch me do some maintenance. Doesn't really make any sense. Bloody heck. I can't stop sneezing. It's kind of a crazy time of month. There we go. Hopefully he stops and just probably just dead drowned on me. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Okay. That's kind of annoying. Okay, stop a sec. Alright, give us your boom. That was kind of annoying. They lined up and everything. Right, let's get this in then. You. Are you attached? No, you're not. Right, attach. Right, let's go around picking all these silage bales up. Should be quite a few. Then we got all that hay on the floor as well, so we are going to just load that up. You're nearly done. So I'll get you ready to start back harvesting again. Here we go. There we go. You crack on with that. Thank you. Good. Set. And then you. Let's go around picking up all these rest of these bales. We should be able to get everything from this field. We should be this should be big enough to get all of them from this field. The other field will obviously just about. We'll leave the straw for now. We'll pick that up with the. We do need to sell it though. There's no point to keeping it because you can't keep it for anything. So we've got 3 more left on here, so we had 11 altogether from this field, which is really, really good. I think it was 10 and then we had that 1 extra. But I think it was 10 altogether then. There we go. Let's get these. Oh, we missed one. Oh, for God's sake, that's annoying. Hiding. Let's get these N2 and then we'll come back around the side. Just so they're out the way of the harvester. Goes up this side here. So last one. And then we'll see how much we get from selling all these. Should be a fairly decent amount though. Should be a decent price, I would imagine. Let's just go across, doesn't really matter. And it looks like we can potentially get one more trailer, or just under another trailer as well. So that's really, really good. If we had the silage pit again, yeah, it probably would be easier with silage pit. I don't know how much they are though. I might have a look in to see how much they are and then go from there. I do want to get another field though. The next thing we do want to buy is that field, this field right here. That field there is the next field we want to buy. And then we potentially could stick a silage pit at the end of that field. I'm not 100% sure what we'll do with it or where we're going to even put it if we do get a silage pit. Because we do, I'd say that we definitely do want one because it does make life a little bit easier. The only problem with the silage pit is I don't know where you sell it. I think if you have the silage pit, then you've got to go the biogas plant, which the biogas plant doesn't work unless you obviously own it, which I think is a little bit wrong. I think you should be able to, you should be able to use it regardless to who you are, you know what I mean? So I think that's a little bit wrong, but that's just my opinion. Let's see how much we get for this. Apparently work C's blocked. Right, let's move forward a little bit. Let's drop that. Okay, we just got 23,000 off them bales. Okay, let's go to work C. What are you blocking? Oh, stuff like that. Okay. That kind of makes sense. Kind of my fault. Let's see if we can just move you out the way, crush some of my crop as well. Thank you very much, you stupid bale. Saying that though, this canola should get us a decent chunk of money as well, so we should be fine really. Okay, let's head back and get the rest of the bales. 23,000 is not too bad, that's pretty good. Back at the 50,000 sort of point again. I don't know how we lost so much money in such a short space of time. We do need to start repaying some of that loan though as well, because that's starting to definitely starting to indent in us of a night time, and so we do need to start repaying that. But that's a 500,000, so that's a lot of money. Like I say, we need to just we need to buy that field. We need to get it soon, definitely sooner rather than later. But I think that's 160 something thousand. So again, we still need another 100,000 ish. So maybe oh, it's just we may be looking into. I'm stuck on a tree now. Should be able to just knock that sign over and drive in it. There we go. Okay, just knock that home. See if we can get that one. Should be able to. Yeah, good. Let's pick this one, and then let's go get that one out the way. Okay. There we go. Luckily there's a white, so we could quite easily see them. The next field, next crop's going to be soybeans. 80% full. He should make it to the end, and then we can offload him. In fact, whilst he's coming up, we can do it now. We can do it whilst he's moving and make life a little bit easier for us. Come on. Fill me up, fill me up, fill me, fill me, fill me up. You should stop. Yeah. Good. Hopefully it should keep going once he's finished offloading. Shouldn't get stuck, I would imagine. Okay, that's them ones. A few more, I think. Not many. Maybe one. Oh no, we still got a few. So there's pretty much 2 trailers worth, actually, yeah. Price is not great for silage at the moment, though, it seems. I've definitely had better values than what I've just got. But we can get these 2. And we can take the 2 straw bales that we got, because we definitely 100% don't need them. That grass bale can just stay there for the next time. There's no point in wasting that grass bale, but we definitely don't need these 2 straw bales. So let's go and collect them as well. And then, yeah, we should be good. In a good position. Moving on. No clutter around. There's no clutter around the farm then either, which is obviously the main thing. We just need, I think we just need another tractor. If we get one more tractor, then it means we can pretty much forget about doing the grass, and then the grass can constantly just keep getting done by that one same tractor. Because if it gets done by one that even if the tractor's not, it doesn't need to be very powerful. It just needs to be cheap. Cheap and relatively fast. It doesn't need to be that quick. Not as quick as these 2. But I think that'll be good for us though if we get an quite cheap and cheerful. Maybe the T6, I think it is. T6 New Holland, 99 horsepower. That should be enough to do pretty much anything we want to do. And yeah. So it looks like we're going to try and get a couple of fields though. Maybe field 19, maybe even field like something like 25 or 26, depending on how much they are. I think field 25 should go relatively cheap, because that's not a very big field, so that should go relatively cheap, I'd imagine. Let's have a quick look at prices. Obviously the horses are going to bring in quite a lot of money soon as well. I might start selling some. I mean, we could do it a 4-day cycle, so we make 21,700 every, well, technically it'd be 40,000, 42,000 every 4 days, or every single day from now on, because obviously if we could do that every single day, make 42,000, because these will be 21 ready next time. We just buy another 2 horses, and then every single day buy another 2 horses, and I think I might do that, to be honest. 42,000 is quite a lot of money. We don't necessarily need to wait for 10 days. Otherwise, you're waiting 10 days. All right, you're getting 100,000, but then you're then waiting another 10 days, and then you're having 100,000 in 4 days consecutively. So that's 400,000. Whereas this way, I don't know, probably worth waiting out, to be honest. It probably is worth waiting out. Offload. 20,000. Did have slightly less though, so that kind of does make sense. So we're up to 69,000 altogether. Let's have a look at the land prices. So this land is 174. So we've still got 100,000 to go. 180. I don't know which one's bigger. That field's bigger, definitely. 28, 107, 29, 100. So 25, 150 odd, 120. There we go. 125. That field's relatively okay sized as well. That's a quite good price. So we could go for something like that. Get field 19 and then go for something like this. If we have a look at the biogas plant at the moment, that's 564,000 for the biogas plant. It's absolutely extortionate amount of money. Absolutely crazy amount of money. Buy that. We can buy that. Field 31. 22. That's really expensive. Field 11. 192. Okay. It looks like we can go for something like, I mean, something like 26 would be kind of ideal because quite square. Right, I'll be back in just a second. Okay, and we're back. I just had to answer the door there. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do we save out and go for something like field 19, which we need another 100,000, or do we go alternatively for something like field 26 for now? Go for something like field 26, 125,000. So we only need what, another 60,000. We should have enough to buy it. And then we can obviously start doing stuff on that field, which obviously will bring in money faster, which hopefully then we can then buy field 19 faster. Or what are your thoughts? Just wait out field 19 and then we can then buy, say, field 18. Potentially merge them into one mega field. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the comments say. I won't do anything until you've. Ooh, God, I don't know. I won't do anything until I've had a couple of suggestions from people. If people don't give any suggestions, then obviously I'll just go ahead and look into it myself and see what we want to do there. But I think that's a potentially good idea. I'm going to have a look and see how much silage pits are, maybe even just silos. I don't think we should do silage pits just yet, but definitely silos. So this is field 26. It's a relatively okay size. Our tractors might struggle up the hills a little bit because it's quite steep, but it's an okay size though to do pretty much whatever we want to do on it. I mean, it's twice the size of field 20, which obviously is what we started with. It's nowhere near the size of field 21, but it's like half the size of field 21, so we should get a relatively decent amount for it, if I'm honest. You are done, so let's Scoot around. I didn't even see the 80% full part. Kind of weird. Right, let's go there a sec. Let's go that way. You get out. I always misjudge this. Always misjudge this. There we go. Right, you park up this trailer. Don't need anything from here now. We do need to get hay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty what's in the... I'm going to empty the auto-loading wagon. And then hopefully be able to just go around and pick up some hay. Oh, hay! Down. You unload. Let's fill up what we can. Everything else dump. Can we? Can we dump it on the side and then we can pick it up later? So maybe just dump it here. 7,000 litres is going to get dumped right here. Can we dump there? Dump. How do we dump? Unload. Unload. Unload here. Left. Control. Yes, thank you. Unload. It's quite a lot. But there we go. Well, we need to. We can pick it all up in a second. Right, you go away. You drop down, like so, and then 10 on. Should be picking up hay. Cool. There we go. Picking up. Picking it up? Oh, it's not very good there. Probably because of the grass. It's definitely it's picking it up, it's just not very good at picking it up. I think it'd be a little bit better than this. Okay. Hopefully they can take it as this, otherwise I'm going to have to bloody dump it and then bail it again. It's going to be a pain in the arse. It's quite a lot. I don't think we're going to be able to pick it all up as well, just because it's so spread out. We could have used the windrow again on it, but oh well. It's not the end of the world. Quite a lot on these head bits though, so get all of this at least. Alright, calm down. Let's get it off the road. It's quite messy. We can't see it, it's not as bad of a problem. Well. And we can always leave it in there. It's not an end. It's not again. It's not a. You can always leave it in there and then just mow over the top of it again. It's not a game-breaking thing, so it should be fine. Let's scoot around here. Let's drop down there. Nice little bit there. Looking alright. Let's tidy up in here a little bit. There we go. Do a couple more cycles. And then we should be good. He's already halfway harvested that field as well, which is excellent. Excellent news. And yeah. We'd have to, I don't know what is more beneficial, like min-maxing. So if we got 42,000 every, what would it technically work out to be? We turn you, just turn you off now. I'm not going to get any more. There's no point. We got 7,000. That's pretty decent. Can we pour that in here? We should be able to. Can't. Good. Go. Take all the hay. And then I've got to go back round. Let's see if we can pick up the rest of this straw. Okay, so if we go down on, you go in. Right, yeah. There we go. There we go. Can. We are. And it's working perfectly fine. Do 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 do. Okay, right. So I know it's not my field. Here we go. Don't want to miss any bits because that would be really annoying otherwise. There we go. Take you off. Bring you up. Let's go park you right back here again, where we don't need you. Right, let's just stay there, please. Thank you. What else do we need to do? We could start cultivating right now. Yeah. Attached. Like I say, we are turning these fields around pretty quickly overall. So start cultivating. Oh, we didn't even start them again. Kind of He'd probably screaming at the screen like, "Start the harvest again!" You idiot! Oh well. Right, you crack on. You come with me. Unfold. After this one, we're gonna have a little breather, assess our situation, and after this field, and then we need to, well, after this harvest, after I've cultivated this field, we're gonna assess our situation a little bit, and then we'll take it from there. Hopefully, right, let's just go in now for a sec. I'm gonna keep an eye on him. You're gonna do that. What we need to do is I need to go into maintenance. This one. What's the cultivator? Is everything still above 60? That's my goal, really, is just to keep everything above 60. So that's dropped. Pottinger, Novacat. That's okay though, because we don't use that often. So that's not as bad. That's the trailer there. So it's not too bad. Oh no, it's not. It's not. Pottinger's not the trailer. Novacat 301ED. Is that the auto picker upper maybe? I don't know. We'll figure it out. How much is our harvester worth? So we go to the garage. So 52,000. Obviously that'll probably go up a little bit more if we started to maintain it a little bit more. And again, 58 plus the header, which is 17. That would get us a grand total of maybe just say 60. So, and that's 18, say. So we're looking at 78,000. Harvester is I'm probably gonna get this one if I'm honest. And probably I'm gonna get that one. That one does hold more though, and it is faster. Decision. Probably I'm going to get this one. Same header, and then we'll upgrade that one to then the S series later on down the line. So 202, we get 78 back. So we're still looking at when we need 100 and what's that? 72. 78, sorry. So we have 78. So 76 off 200. So we're still looking at 124,000, which that's quite a lot of money. 124,000 just to have that. So 124 we need, plus if we then get the header for it, which is this one, that's 50,000. So essentially we're looking at 124. So yeah, we're looking at 174,000 to upgrade our harvester. And that's only to upgrade it by another 2.6 meters, which is, to be honest, is quite a substantial upgrade. 2.6 meters is quite substantial. We can't exactly go from that to, like, say, 13 meters. I mean, that's like 2.5 times what we're using now. It's over 2.5 times what we're using now. So yeah, I think we're going to go for the Massey though. So we needed 170. So that's the question. Do we get that one, or do we get 100? So we need another 100,000 essentially. So do we get that, or do we get the? I'm gonna just take you off of work, and I'm gonna do you myself because money is quite precious to me right now. So yeah, do we do that, or do we do alternatively? Do we get the other field for the same price as a new harvester? I think we go personally for the field, because then it means at the end of the day we have more money eventually anyway. I'm going to just hold off on the grass again for the time being. It is good money, like as you've seen, we just made 40,000 off doing the grass, so it is really good money, but it's just very time consuming at this moment in time, just because we can't we just simply, we don't have silos, we can't go to the biogas plant, stuff like that. So, and just for that reason, the baling technology is just not fast enough. The baling itself is not too bad. It's just the wrapping of the bales just takes forever. It literally just takes so long to wrap the bales, and to make it worth it, obviously you need to wrap the bales. So it just takes a long time. What time is it? 20 past 3 in the afternoon. So yeah, we've still got quite a bit to go. Okay, go. Let's grab you. Let's go offload. We should get a full trailer out of this though, so hopefully if it's a relatively decent price, we should get in the region of about 25,000 for this field. Again, which is just added straight to the funds, which would be really beneficial for us, because the more money we have, the better. Well, as you can see, I think, to be honest, because you can obviously speed time up and stuff like that, and you can get workers and stuff like that doing all your fields and everything for you, I think the fields, even though you don't get as much as, say, for the site, you get more for the silage than you do for the fields. I think overall, let's just take you off. I think overall, I mean, it is better money for the silage, but the fields are definitely where it's at in terms of time restraint. It doesn't take nowhere near, because you can, again, simply because you can speed time up, and because you can speed time up, you're not restricted in that sense, and obviously workers can do stuff for you. The only part of the grass that the workers can do for you is cutting the grass with, you know what I mean, but again, obviously that is beneficial whilst you crack on with doing other stuff, but at the same time it's still kind of unique. I'm going to try and do most of this cultivating myself, try and prevent as much money getting lost as possible. It looks like the harvest is offloaded and it's cracked on, and it's carrying on now, which is great news. But yeah, so we're just going to do as much as we can this episode or this stream. I think should be coming up to the hour mark as well on the recording. So I will be obviously editing the video very soon. Obviously that's for you on YouTube. Twitch we will obviously be carrying on, so don't worry, don't go anywhere. If you do want to watch it do live, then do head over to twitch.tv/RedGaming33. Do head over. I'm just going to quickly pop you onto that. I'm going to go into the chat, see what anything else has been said. Doesn't look like it. How long have I been recording? Another 45 minutes. So yeah, we will be ending the recording very, very shortly. Let's just okay, beacons on. Don't know why they went on in the first place. We should be able to keep up with him, really. Like every time he does one, I do one, so on and so on. I mean, we are relatively the same width. I mean, I'm 6 meters. I'm 1 meter wider than him, to be fair, but very, very similar. So we should be able to just keep up with him. It is canola though, so it doesn't yield that much. So we should be okay, really. Get down here. Like all this grass is already ready to go again. We just need someone to cut it. But because it's not a field, the worker won't cut it. A worker won't do that. So that means again we'll have to do that ourselves, which again is time consuming. Not only is it time consuming, is we then need to hire workers to then do the fields. The more we then hire off the workers to do the fields, the more money it costs us, and it's a never-ending cycle of just burning through money. Obviously we need to save as much money as possible, but it's kind of hard to do when you're constantly hiring workers and doing this, doing that. However though, we should get a break in a few more days. We have obviously the horses. That should bring in about £100,000 for, well, that should bring in 100,000 for 4 days in a row. But again, that's not for another 6 days. What I could do, actually, is once this field's cultivated, I'm actually going to do it. Once this field's cultivated, is we'll speed time up to a point where the horses are ready to get sold. I will sell the horses, obviously buy new horses. Let's just do this one. Nope, coming through. Stop. Yeah, we'll sell the horses. We should make 400,000 off that, and then we will then upgrade the farm. We won't plant anything until the very last day. Once that's planted, we'll plant soybeans on the very last day. Depending on how the horses are, they should have enough food and that though to last them. So that's not really an issue. I'm not really too worried about the horses. They don't seem to go through the food that fast anyway. So we'll plant the harvest on the very last day for the horses. Speed time up, and then yeah, we should have about 400,000. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll do that at the end of this stream. Well, if you're watching on Twitch, I'll do it at the end of the stream. Literally, as soon as we cultivate it here, we'll do it. On YouTube, I'll probably end the video, and then you'll probably see it like eventually at the end or something. I don't know. We'll see how I work it on the way it's going to work for YouTube. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do it, but we'll look into it. But I think that's the best option to do. Actually, thinking about it, if we just speed, as soon as we cultivated this, we speed time up. We should have, once we sold all the crops and everything, that should leave us with maybe about 80, probably about 90,000, nearly 100,000 just off the crop. This crop, that is, and then so we'll have 100,000, and then wait until the horses are all ready. That should bring in another 400,000. We'll obviously buy the horses again, which obviously minus 40,000 for buying horses, because you should make 45,000 profit every 10 days. That's what you should do. And at that point, we'll then buy maybe one, maybe two fields. We'll probably buy we'll buy the field 19 definitely. Potentially field 11, depending on what I want to do. and we potentially could upgrade the harvester at that point and get chickens. And then at that point, I think we'll be at a very good stage, and hopefully won't bore you too much with the same old content. Because obviously we need. So I think that's definitely what I'm going to do. I think that is the best option. Again, what I'm going to do is just going to crack you on so whilst I offload this guy. And that should be a full load, so we are now up to a full load, and then we still have a couple of rows left, so we should get a fairly couple of, probably another load out of them, so it should be decent. This should get us a full load, so whilst I'm doing that, let's have a look at best price. Let's go to canola. So 1,222. That one looks like it's going up though, so maybe we should just wait out until I can speed time up a little bit and then sell. What are we currently on in terms of the harvest? We can still go 2 more things, so what if we just speed time up a little bit until this goes to a couple of different stages. So that's the next stage. It didn't seem to change colour, so it looks like we're okay. This is on its rise, so we'll see how where that gets us. They're both going with that. Let's again dismiss that worker. Let's crack on with this ourselves. Don't want to waste too much money. Not whilst we've got a good plan. Oh, it's gone now, never mind. Let's put that down then. Where's the best price then? So, right, you just crack on then. Let's go sell this. Looks like it's going to be the mill. So you're the best price. So, no, Port Northwest is the best price. It's a long way to go. The Port Northwest one is definitely one of the it is like the fairest point to travel. Right, we've got a little bit of a ride on our hands, but something different though. Something different to go back and forth on the field. So have a nice little drive up. We'll go inside the cabin as well. Everything needs a clean as well, so we can do that whilst we skip a bit of time. So we should be good though. We can clean everything, we can maintain stuff if it needs it. I think some of the stuff will need it, but we can do all that whilst we skip through time until the horses are ready to sell. And then, like I say, that should be a good £400,000, pretty much straight away. And I think we might just do that straight away. Obviously, we can't do it this time round. No, we'll have to do it every 2-day thing. We'd have to just do 2 horses every 2 days, because otherwise it won't quite work. But yeah, it shouldn't take too long to skip through time. It might take 10 minutes or so. Might do it offline and then come back. And then you'll see it in the next stream anyway. The next stream will be tomorrow. But tomorrow's stream, I'm looking at potentially doing Star Wars tomorrow, so might be Star Wars tomorrow, and then we'll be back with Farming Sim probably later on in the week. Well, probably not actually. I've got the house stuff to do. We'll probably be back with Farming Sim next week. At that point, hopefully change that. Okay, 1,200. So we should be looking into getting maybe in the region of 21 times 2 is 42. So we should hopefully be looking in the region of 25,200 maybe-ish. Maybe slightly more, 25,500-ish maybe. Due to the fact that it's not attached. There we go. Yeah, 25,500 I think we're looking at, something like that, for the amount of this. Looking good so far. Yeah, it's a good amount. 25,666, that's really good. Yeah, that's a good amount. We still have obviously a little bit left in the field. Should be another, probably a full load. Sell that as well. That'll put us near the Humvee has already got an 80%. Good. I'm heading back anyway, so it's good. Okay. It's crazy how fast your money is going to be. Just your money can go in this game. There's just so much stuff you can buy constantly. It's kind of crazy. If we do buy field 26 though, which is the one which is on the side of the mountain or the hill or whatever. I think it's a mountain. The one on the side of the mountain. I think we definitely are going to need to invest in a much more powerful tractor. Something in the region of probably about 300 plus. Otherwise, we ain't going to get this cultivator up it unless we go sideways across it, which we will be able to do with this tractor, but not this tractor, the Massey. We should be able to do it with the Massey. But in terms of well, if we get a tractor that's in the region of 300 to 350 as our next upgrade for this case tractor, for example, then yeah, we should be good to cultivate that field every day, no problem. So we're just travelling back from dropping a load of canola off at the northeast train station. As you can see, we're up to 94,000 in money, so we're just heading back now to offload the harvester. He probably has like one more load, maybe a load in a little bit. Doesn't have that much. Oh no, yeah, it's got quite a bit left. It's got a couple. One more pass it looks. Yeah. As you can see, we are cultivating as well. But what we're going to do, we're going to start doing the plan. The plan's going to be is he going to move with us? Yeah, the plan's going to be to harvest the rest of this, cultivate it completely, and then speed time up until the horses are ready to get sold at their maximum value. Once they're ready to get sold at their maximum price, we'll then be able to buy a couple more fields, which is the goal. Okay, he's going to crack on. You're going to get taken over by myself. Let's go. 12.6 hours. That's a lot of hours on these tractors. A lot of running hours on these tractors. This is real-time running hours as well, so it's not in-game time. This is real time. So yeah, we've played quite a bit of the game so far. I think I'm up to like, I haven't done as much as probably quite a lot of people. Probably a lot of people done a lot more hours than I have on this game. But then saying that though, I only stream the game. I don't play it. Generally speaking, I don't play it in my own time. I only stream the game. If I'm not streaming, then I'm not playing it. Pretty much. That was a stupid thing to do. Let's go that side of the tree. See, this is like the type of thing we need to get rid of these trees. Really. So yeah, I played probably about 32 hours so far of the game, which is, like I say, it's not too much. Not in comparison to probably some of the streamers out there at the moment, or some of the YouTubers especially. It's probably not anywhere near what they've done so far, but yeah, it's not too bad for that amount of time, considering we've got the amount of equipment and stuff we've got. I think we've done pretty well so far. We are doing pretty well, I would say. yeah, don't forget to hit that follow button if you do want to support the channel. Obviously, come back for whatever streams you can. Preferably Auradome if you can make it. If not, then on the Subaru. But yeah, don't forget to hit that follow button. It does help the channel out, and obviously it helps me get closer to some of my goals of 50 followers. 30 away now due to getting a follower today, which is honestly thank you very much. So yeah, 30 more to go, and then we can start growing the channel a little bit more. The harvester should be finishing now, so we should have one more pass now. We can finish it cultivating. Should be in a good spot. Sell what we have and harvest then, whilst well, we can go off and sell that whilst the cultivating gets finished. 93,000 up to 10. So with this next load, I reckon we'll be up to about 98, maybe region of about 98ish, and then yeah, we'll speed the game. And we'll once the game's sped up, wait until the horses are ready to get sold, and then we'll plant the next crop, which will be soybeans, potentially oats, but I'm pretty sure the horses will be fine, so most likely going to be soybeans. And you're going to crack on to the case. And then load up as it gets to the top. Load straight out the front. There we go there, that should be fine. Jump in the hamster. Right, let's go park him up. We are done with him for this season once again. The tractor's on the end, doesn't it? Okay. Get taken to, I imagine it's still the price, it is still the best price, so let's go back to the Port Northwest once again, a bit of a trend over. Let's go back there again. We are transporting some goods, so that's pretty good. Let's put the cover on, and let's head up to Port Northwest to sell the rest of this canola. And we had more than I thought we would have, so we got 6,500. So that might be able to push us over 100,000, to be honest. It might be able to push us over 100. And then we should have, by the time the horses are finished, we'll probably have about 450,000 to then spend. So yeah, we're pretty well off. I'm going to get some chickens at that point, which means in fact we should probably prepare for chickens. I think chickens require wheat, I'm pretty sure. But then saying that, we can buy the pen, we don't necessarily need to buy the actual chickens just yet, so whatever, the hen, close the door, hen. I'm kind of sure. But yeah, we can buy that. Don't necessarily need to buy chickens until they're ready. I think they need wheat, which means we obviously need to grow wheat, which is one of the reasons why I want to buy a field, which maybe even 2 fields. We could potentially buy 2 fields and buy the harvester. Hopefully, we could buy 2 fields and a harvester. Then that would be amazing. But I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to buy 2 fields and the harvester. Alternatively, we can make 1 field and turn it into 2 different things. one field will be our selling field, and then the other field will be the animal field, to grow whatever we need for the animals of that time, whether it be for the horses or the chickens. But I can't imagine the chickens need that many, regardless to how many I get. I can't imagine them needing that much. If we do get chickens, we need to buy a car. We can't use obviously the tractors with a trailer of some form, but ideally a car would be quite handy. So 101,000, so that actually got more than I thought it would. So yeah, we're over 100,000 once again. Last stream we ended up on 100. This stream we are going to be over, well, we're at 101 at the moment, nearly 102, which is more than what we started with in the last stream. So we're definitely making more profit each stream, and by the end of this stream we are 100% going to make more profit anyway, because we're going to be doing horses now. We're going to skip time, we're going to do the horses. So if you're on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see everyone next time. Bye bye for now.